Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news of turmoil everywhere. But first, you'll probably know that New Zealand is suddenly back in a full level 4 lockdown with one Delta case detected in the Auckland community. That has thrown in financial markets a swift curveball, and the RBNZ monetary policy meeting outcomes will probably not be what markets were expecting this time yesterday. We'll know at 2 p.m. today. In the meantime, our currency is sliding lower and wholesale interest rates are heading lower as well. Overnight there was a dairy auction, and surprisingly there was an unexpected if small overall price rise, and only the second rise in the past 10 auctions, even if it was small. The dominant whole milk powder price did fall 1.5% as expected, but skim milk powder rose unexpectedly, and both butter and cheese also rose. The overall result was a 0.3% gain in US dollar terms, but with the New Zealand dollar falling sharply, the gain was magnified in local currency to 1.7%. Volumes offered and sold at this auction were modest for this time of year and almost 30% less than this time last year, but overall prices are 27% higher than this time last year. Separately, international financial markets have turned sour overnight, mainly on surprisingly poor American retail sales data for July. A minor dip was expected after the strong June, but a major dip was reported, more than wiping out June's gain. A sharp fall in car sales was behind this result, but sales of general goods were weaker too. Sales in July 2021 may well be above those of July 2019, but this is still a perception of weakness. Perhaps offsetting some of that gloom was a larger than expected rise in American industrial production in July. In Australia, one of the world's largest miners, BHP, has made some important strategic decisions overnight, quitting its petroleum business, betting on decarbonisation, and pivoting to businesses involved in food security. It was also dumping its London stock market listing. And it also announced a bumper profit result. And the Canberra Parliament has opened a formal inquiry into housing affordability in Australia. US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 1.25%, down 1 basis point. And the price of gold is basically unchanged from this time yesterday, down just $1 at $1,786 an ounce. And oil prices are 50 cents softer from this time yesterday. So in the US, they're just under $66.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just under $69 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens the day sharply lower, down by more than a cent at just under 69.1 US cents in a big retreat. Against the Australian dollar, we're down 40 basis points at 95.2 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're down 70 basis points at 58.9 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at 72.4 and down 80 basis points, but still between the narrow range of between 72 and 74 we've been at for the past 11 months. We welcome your feedback on these issues. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.